Hi everyone, this is Lily's Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading about the new moon that we had in Aries. I really wanted to do the full moon in Virgo, but I just couldn't find the time, so I'm here. So we're going to do the new moon in Aries. So there's going to be some shadow work included, so maybe just some things that you might want to work on. You know, the devilish functions come to get us when we're doing well, or we're on the brink of greatness, or whatever it might be. So I just want to have a quick read. I should find it first. Here we go. All right, so let's see. It's not going to resonate with, well, this should resonate with everyone, to be fair, but maybe when I go in a bit deeper, there's some things that you might resonate with and other things you might not. So just take what belongs to you and leave the rest. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. And thank you everyone for supporting my channel. I really love you guys so much. All your comments, your messages, booking in your personal readings with me. I'm very grateful. Okay, so let's start. All right, so new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. The flame is lit, a wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a positive sign. If there is something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. So attune to the moon, don't even think about giving up. Additional meanings for this card, do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life, or a new female. So the teaching is Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 new moons of the year. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. Ooh, okay. So let's have a look. So, you know, we've got like a double, is it a double new moon? One this month, one next month, I think. So, you know, this could be really powerful if you align yourself towards your goals and what you want to achieve right now. All right, so let's just take a look. Let's just see how, you know, this month's going to be, or the next few weeks, let's say. All right, so let's take a look. Remember what I said? Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. We are not made of just one zodiac sign. There is a link below as well where you can calculate that. And also, if you want to book me for a personal reading, you can click the link below. All my extended readings, there will be a link there. And you can just book yourself in. Just follow the instructions, please. All right, so let's see. And, you know, we've got blue skies today. So, you know, that's been rare right now in London. So I'm really happy. Hope some of you guys are out there enjoying the blue skies. All right, so what do we have? We have your commitment is being tested. Ain't that the truth? That's what I was saying before, you know, when you get them devilish functions coming in, it's because you are on your grind and you are working hard at stuff, and, you know, some things are going on that you might not even have control over. You might react badly to them. It is what it is. So let's take a look. Oh, say no more. We have success. See that? It is coming. It is written in the stars. All right. So I feel like your whole reading is really based around you being successful and working towards success. Wow, look at that. We have an oath. Yeah? This is your commitment. All right. So you're dedicating yourself to, you know, your journey, basically, and you're trying to stay as focused as you possibly can over the next, I'm going to go, because we've got this other new moon in Aries, I'm going to extend this for the next couple of months, right? But I will do a new moon in Aries again next month to see where you guys are at. It'd be good to see like your progress. All right, but they really want you to be determined and committed, okay, to what it is that you are trying to achieve. And we've got conclusion here. So it's almost like you guys some of you could be at the beginning of your chapter with this, others of you could be halfway through, and some of you are about to literally hit it big, okay? So there's no point in trying to fill in the blank pages with, negative thoughts, trying to conform to be like everybody else. Your story is still really being written, okay? And they're like, let us write this for you, okay? While you move forward, we're going to open the doors for you. Because I feel like a lot of you are committed to the greater good, of humanity, basically, which is amazing. And okay, so let's have a look at your energy. Angel of Strength. This is what it's going to take. Courage, determination, and more importantly, you need to be strong. Because like I say, I feel like there's things that's flying into your life, probably have even happened recently, okay, that's making you question yourself, or it could just be thoughts that are not aligned to your highest good in terms of situations you've had to let go of or people you've had to let go of. And maybe it's just playing in your mind. It's just replaying. It happens. We can overthink a lot. But I just really feel there's this level of protection around you guys in terms of what you want to do. Ooh. Yeah, see, we've got this deceit. It's almost like you're recovering from something. Either someone being deceitful to you, or this could also be your negative functions, like opposing yourself in a way as well. But you see, after all that, we have the sun. We've got good news coming in. We've got good times coming in. We've got money coming in. All right. So this is what this time period is all about. Do not be thrown. Don't drop your crown for a second. Okay. Don't take my joy, devil. All right. Let's have a look at you spiritually. Okay. For the next couple of months for this new moon in Aries. Clearance. Yeah. So this is what it is. It's just clearing out that negativity, negative thoughts, negative people, negative situations. All right. Because sometimes I feel like with you guys as well, people are attaching their karma onto yours. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel like that's that's what they're saying to me. I don't know if people feel like they want to blame you for things, or you feel like it's your responsibility to heal certain people's karma that was there way before you knew them. It was there before they were even born. All right. So at the end of the day, it's like, it's time to just release that. And I feel like you're realizing that, other people's happiness is not your responsibility. You are in charge of yourself. Okay. So if you really are dedicated to what you're trying to achieve, then certain things and people and situations have just got to go. And it's okay to say, no, I can't. All right. So as well, I really feel like you guys are going to be looking into your health more. You're going down more natural routes as well. Some of you could be getting into like becoming like a herbalist of some kind. I definitely feel like there's some chefs or some bakers going on here. I feel like there's musicians tuning into this, this reading as well. So it's like, try and just figure out a healthier way to live as well, because I think a lot of the time when we eat a lot of rubbish, we drink a lot of rubbish, it also affects our moods and things like that. So it's more about watching your diet and just trying to be a bit more healthier over the next couple of months. Okay, because I really feel like you guys are going to need your strength. Well, they said it. You're going to need your strength. And what am I looking for? I didn't want to put away the deck that I was just using. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's get you another one. And we got tarot cards, we got guidance here as well. So yeah, a lot of you could be tarot readers. I mean, I've met so many of you in my personal readings that are like, yeah, I do tarot. Yeah, and I'm not as good as you though, Lily. And it's just like, you know what? There's no one best at anything. It's to me, it's impossible for there to be the best person in the world that does this. All right. We are all individuals, okay? And I say this all the time. It sounds cheesy, but I remind myself of this all the time. Nobody has my fingerprint. Okay, that means something. All right, that means there's only me in this world that can do what I do the way I do it. So I can't sit here comparing myself to other people, and you shouldn't do the same. And so even when I come across a lot of light workers and people who are getting into tarot and using it as guidance, I'm really encouraging them to, push themselves a little bit more, do some readings with friends and see what's going on, and, learn a little bit more about your craft and things like that. Don't be afraid. Like, there's times I've wanted to do things and they'll be like, oh yeah, but that market's oversaturated. But I'm like, hasn't everything been done before? The difference is that you're deciding to do it. And as long as you've got that tenacity and drive inside you, then only you can really hold you back. All right. So yeah, I like the idea of, a lot of you guys coming into your own spirituality and stuff like that. And me in personal readings, I will always encourage you. Okay, because the world needs more people like us, all right? It's almost like the next couple of months, I feel like you'll be challenging yourself to get over yourself, all right? Because there's a bigger picture here, and that's the universe, and that's the world. And we can see everything that's going on right now, and it's very, very scary. So it's like, we can't wait for the government, to create this harmony, amongst the people of the land. It really has to come from us. We have to turn on our lights, and we have to go out there and do something to help. So I feel like you guys, you get in there. Yes, we got incubation. So some of you are really like hiding away your talents, or a lot of you are just working on it. Some of you are perfectionists. Okay, this doesn't have to be about tarot. This could be about anything that you're doing. And it's like, oh, I'm not ready to release it to the world yet. Oh, I'm not ready. And it's just like, you are. Okay, you're about 9 months pregnant. All right, you're due to give birth any day now. Okay, to this gift, to this passion, whatever this thing is for you, right? Okay, I really want. Where's my other deck? Did I put it away? I have so many that I have to like start putting stuff away. No, I left it out. I left it out. Okay. Oh, I bought this amazing deck in Spain actually, but. Use it another time. All right, so let's see what's going on. Look at that. We've got growth. Yeah, we've got life experience here. So I don't even want some of you to worry about your age. Okay, if you feel you're too young or you feel you're too old, like whatever it is, it's like you've got this knowledge and you've got experience from where you're coming from. All right, and fresh eyes can always see things that people who have been doing stuff for a long time can't see anymore. All right, because they're so deep into whatever it is they do and what they believe that your opinions and your views, will definitely resonate with other people out there. All right. And you don't have to worry about everybody wanting you or everybody liking you. We are not for everyone. Okay. But you will always find a group of people that will relate to you, that will appreciate what you do. All right. So they really want you to move forward with everything you've learned. Okay, even if that's in terms of your job, career, and bring it forward. All right, bring it forward. This is your passion. This is your passion. All right, and some of you as well, this is really about your art. Okay, this is really about pouring, and that's why I feel you could be quite, like Erica Badu, I'm sensitive about my, because it's everything to you. It's your life. Some of you, this is like your life story that you're pouring out into the world, and you've shed a lot of tears over certain situations. And then to maybe put it out there and have people judge those situations and maybe not even knowing you properly is definitely a scary thing. We always tend to show people a side of us that we want them to see. It's not everybody should see everything about you. And so I do understand that, and I really do respect that, and I feel like you guys are really respecting your own life as well. But now it's like, okay, my soul needs to express itself. I need to express myself, and this is what I'm saying. Your pain, and even where you're at now can really help somebody else, and I feel like that's what this is about. Sharing yourself to everybody. It's okay. Attraction. You're being pulled now. It's like the universe is saying, okay, we've given you your time to say this and that, to procrastinate, all right, and to allow other people and situations to throw you off your path. But they're like, no, look how bright this light is. All right, it's like a magnet. It's drawing you towards it. They really just look at his focus to this light, being blinded by it, but can't take his eyes off of it, you know. And that's how I feel like they want you to be. All right, something's definitely aligning up there in the planets and in the stars. And look at that, you got the sun twice. All right, so you're really starting to see things from a different perspective. You're starting to see the light in a lot of situations. And I really feel like you're about to witness something really amazing for yourself, you know, and they want you to enjoy it. You know, they don't want you to second guess yourself. And it's like going through so much pain. You know, I suffered with depression my whole life. I had PTSD. You know, there was a lot of karma that I had to transform that really didn't have any. I was like born into certain things, you know, and I've had to like transform them for myself. And I just feel like being able to release yourself from these oppressions and really see that actually I have a purpose. You know, I have a purpose. And for a lot of us who have been abandoned by parents, me, it's like you grow up feeling worthless. And it doesn't matter what people tell you. It doesn't matter. You just feel like, what am I doing here? You know, and there could be times where I might not have even been on this earth. You know, I was like, I'm out, I'm done, peace. Yeah. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because now I'm helping so many people all over the world. Like my inbox is full of you guys, you know, saying that I'm getting you through difficult times and you depend on me. And now imagine if I wasn't here. You know, those people would not have had me. Yes, they might have got their sources from other places, but in terms of really having an impact on their life, maybe not. You know, and this is what I'm saying about us having to get over ourselves and really just leave the past in the past, okay? Because now this is about you taking control of your own destiny and your own future. And it is so important that you do that, because when you overcome and you transform this and you come out of your fundamental darkness, all right, here comes the light. And you're able to shine that light for other people. Sorry, I know I'm being like your cheerleader right now, but I just feel like it is so important, okay, that you stay on this path, all right? And remember what the reading said, don't give up. You do not put this down for a second, okay? You have a gift and you have a talent and you have a mission, right? And I figured out what my mission was on this earth, and that is the dignity of everybody's life and just respecting them as much as I possibly can, you know? And so I feel like you guys, you're similar, you know? So I think for some of you, you're going to be pushed to kind of come out of this incubation period, all right? And I feel like you should just embrace it. Embrace it, guys. All right, let's have a little bit of an animal spirit, shall we? Let's see. What animal do they want you to embody, or insect? Let's have a look. Whew. Oh, we got the turtle. Oh, look at that. I think this one's about like knowledge. Right. Oh, look at you. Ancient soul, grounding, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travel leads them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all other books and begin to tell our own true tale. Look at that. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt, to bring into balance an adventure, okay? And I feel like this adventure is you just taking a leap of faith in this Aries energy that we're in and saying, you know what, I can do this. I can do this. You know, I even 3 days ago, like I was praying and I said, am I allowed to be this happy? Is this allowed? Because it even feels weird for me that like I've overcome so much and I've got to a place where I find my purpose. And now I have like this indestructible happiness inside me that, you know, upsets people too. And say, you're so happy. But no one stops to go, what's that person's story? What have they been through? you know, and I'm claiming my happiness and I walk around with it every single day. Okay. And I really want that for all of you. Okay. And with this knowledge and experience that you have, you can guide your own way, and you can definitely be a source of light for other people around you. Okay. I've got a friend that I always say, like, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be half the woman I am right now. I'm constantly encouraging her, do a podcast, get on a live with me. Like, the guidance you've given me has saved me so many times, you know. And she's like, yeah, I will. She's a yoga instructor as well. I mean, she's just the most amazing woman I've ever met. And she holds back, you know, but I'm working on her, guys. Don't worry, because I'm telling you, I have to share her with you guys. I have to. So, and I feel like a lot of you kind of have her energy. So, you know. All right, let's see. Let's pull you a little bit more guidance. I'm like, you can't leave this earth and not share what you've learned. Okay, and the fact that you can support so many people's lives with what you do, whether that's music, whether that's cooking, if it's just bringing joy to people. You could be a comedian, all right? Ooh, we've got the Witness. So let's have a look. Let's try find it quickly. Can't find it. There it is. Okay. So we have, it's time to change direction and re-establish a more loving balance for your own good. You cannot hide from the past, but it can guide your future decisions. So keywords for this is judgment, awareness, record keeping. The eye of the inner witness comes forth once in a while to remind us to stop or change direction for our own good. This might be because, for example, we are becoming addicted or dependent on a substance, person, or scenario that may be good in small doses but destructive when the balance is lost. The witness represents the part of us that sits in judgment on ourselves. When we lose sight of the consequences of our actions, the witness may give us a nudge that we can choose to listen to or ignore. But the witness never forgets and keeps a record of all thoughts, deeds, and actions made in this life, as they will all have to be faced in the end. Oof. And I feel like you need to remember that as well for people who have done you wrong. Even in some readings, it's like people are really more focused on, is that person going to get their comeuppance? Are they going to get karma for treating me that way? Are they going to... And I'm like, well, boy, I mean, you're amazing and they've treated you like that. I mean, of course, they're going to get some type of karma back. And I feel like they've probably been doing it for such a long time. But why not turn that focus to yourself? Okay? What do you need to do for your life to be better? And sometimes we make decisions in self-sabotage. Okay, so we also got to be wary of that. And we all do that. Okay, we all do that. So it's just kind of good to check into ourselves and go, am I sabotaging myself? Am I procrastinating? What am I doing? Am I allowing these dark energies into my life because I'm still telling myself that old story? This is what I deserve. This is what I'm around. This is what I'm used to, you know. And it's about breaking free from all of that and saying, actually, this is what I deserve. Okay. I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Let's see. What are they working on? What do they need? We've got loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense and devotion and consistency of being. You are such a loyal person, and again, because of your life experience as well, a lot of people probably do rely on you in your life. And so it's like, okay, how do I now give that loyalty to myself? Okay, by respecting my life, you know, by saying no to certain people and having people away from me that, you know, are only there to cause me pain or bring me down. Kindness. You are humanitarian, made of love. You are able to share that energy with others. And this is what I'm saying. Whatever your purpose is, it's for the greater good. Okay? So at the end of the day, your kindness and your compassion really is what's needed in this world right now. Like I was saying before, you know, we need this. And that's what our governments don't have, is compassion. And we've got expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So you guys have been going through a process, you know. And some of you, you probably do want to hide away from the world because it is a scary, dark place. And some people aren't very nice, you know. And some people go out of their way to be mean to you on purpose. And so it's just easier to stay. Oh, I have that quote. Oh, it's not on this phone, is it? Doo-doo. It's not on this phone. Okay. I have a quote, and I'm going to read it at the end because it's in that phone. Like, I need to sense this one, so I'll have to pause it and then come back. But I will read that quote to you. It's a Nelson Mandela quote. I went to a Buddhist meeting for first time in a long time last night, and this quote was read out, and I was like, whoa. Okay, I need to read this every single day. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of shadow work, okay? So this is where we're just looking into our dark side. Looking into our dark side. Okay, let's see. Let's give you some shadow work to work through. Okay. I'm like, here you go, Lily. Give it to me. All right, so we have, oh, this is a long one. Okay, I might just skip some bits, okay? So we've got separation. If you've drawn this sigil, you are seeing yourself as separate to others as well as the world around you. You are seeing yourself as different, and you have either forgotten or are denying that the outside is a reflection of the inside and vice versa. You are not seeing that you are part of a universe and the universe is part of you. You are not seeing that what is happening in your external world is a reflection of you. You are not seeing that as a fractal of this universe, everything you see in the outer world is also inside you. The mirroring that is inherent in this universe, which is a byproduct of the truth of oneness, is not something you are currently seeing. It makes you more comfortable in this scenario to separate me from them. It makes you more comfortable to play a game of us and them. You need to remember that you are a fractal of the universe itself. Your consciousness is a united consciousness. And right now the universe is fragmented, being born relationally dependent into families that socialize us into a society that is not yet fully evolved spells trouble. Basically, we learn that some aspects of ourselves are acceptable and others are not. What is acceptable versus unacceptable depends on the perspective of the family you're born into. The aspects of us, both positive and negative, that are seen as unacceptable are rejected by our family. They are pushed away. And the aspects that are seen as acceptable are not pushed away. They are included. Essentially, we are only shown love in response to things that people around us want to include as part of themselves and their lives. As children, we are dependent on our family in the name of survival. Each of us tries to gain control over our environment and preserve ourselves by doing anything we can to disown, deny, and suppress those aspects in ourselves that are disapproved of, while exaggerating those that are approved of. What we're really doing is disassociating from what we know is disapproved of. We think of a person as having one personality, often with contradictory traits. But the truth is that your personality is made up of several personalities. The most dominant ones are the ones that protect us from hurt, especially rejection, in the specific environment that we grew up in. These personalities are comparable to conjoined twins, and these twins reside within us without us even knowing that they're there. The degree of trauma experienced during this process usually determines how severe the fragmentation within a person is. If you're experiencing deep and chronic loneliness, you are at the severe end of the scale of fragmentation. To reverse this process, try the following suggestions. Look at the negative traits that you hate in others, especially in your partner. What is it that bothers you? So then there's a lot more other things here. Okay. Do not use your awareness of all this to beat yourself up or tell yourself that there is something not right or good or not in alignment about you. Do not use it to add self-blame to already painful and unwanted circumstances of your life, or to tell yourself that you were in alignment with the painful things in your life, and if you were in alignment, the painful things in your life wouldn't be happening. And do not use your point of attraction to reinforce the belief that there is something wrong with you. Simply use it to see yourself more clearly. It is only based on seeing yourself more clearly and inviting them in as a part of yourself that you can take the right action. And that is so true. It's like, I don't know, there's many sides to me, there's many sides to you, like they say. We've got different personalities going on inside us, and I just think it is about focusing on, you know, I think it is good to focus on the positive things about your personality, but it's also about accepting the things that, you know, may be deemed unacceptable to society, or even negative things that you feel you want to change about yourself. Bring them closer. You know, bring them to you and just say, this is a part of me. Sometimes I react badly to this. Sometimes I go off the handle at that. Sometimes you just got to acknowledge it and have this self-awareness about yourself so that you can, like they say, make the changes that you need to make. And all right, I'm going to kind of wrap this up because I don't want to go on too long for you guys. But I do. Let's put a bit of love in here, actually, because they mentioned new love could be coming in your life. So let's have a little look. We got honesty. Okay, relationships need trust. Okay. Relationships are based on trust. When truth exists, a relationship is stable. When trust is uncertain, a relationship is unstable. Being honest involves not lying, not covering up the truth, and not misdirecting from the truth. Relationships that are based on openness and transparency rather than on secrecy are likely to succeed and are get tongue-tied, and are much more fun to be in. I was going to say Marmite. When you select this card, it is a reminder from the angelic realm of the value of honesty in relationships. Strive to be honest to yourself to promote feelings of security in your partner. It is reasonable for you to expect your partner to be honest with you too. When both partners are open in this way, the trust that exists between them is strong. So just remember, if you're not getting that in your current relationships, okay, or this person you're interested in is you feel they're not really being honest with you, how could you ever have a relationship with that person? And I definitely think a lot of us become in love with the idea of the person or a fantasy we've built up in our head. But actually, we need to look at them on a whole, right? So let's give you some angel messages. And I probably will cut the video. And I really want to read you this quote. And I really hope you guys really listen to this quote. I'll post it on my Instagram as well. All right, so let's have some angel messages. Oh, wedding. See, this is what you guys ultimately want. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. We've got notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. And we've got the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend some time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. So if some of you are going on a trip soon, really spend that time by the water, by yourself. Take some deep breaths. Okay, I would even have things that a journal or something you've got before you get to that beach so that you can read this shit out loud. Okay, and so that you can start to release some things with the waves coming and going. I like to do that anyway. All right, I want to read you a postcard from Spirit, and I'm going to bounce. barely see this. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours and yours alone, and no one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. I'm going to come back and get you that quote.